FBA fixation. It's just that FBA fixation, y'all. Woo! FBA fixation. I'm telling you what I know right now.
Blessed risings, good afternoon or good evening, depending where in the world you are tapping in from. You got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today, on this episode of Palm Colored Shenanigans, also known as PC Shenanigans, we will be discussing what I can get away with as a white man and still get bail. The Visine's killer second chance at crime. We will be discussing this and more after these brief messages. And we're back. As you can see, they said former paramedic accused of poisoning wife with Visine gets bail yanked after allegedly tainting daughter's drink to frame in-laws. It really should say what I can get away with as a white man and still get bail. The Visine's killer second chance at crime. See, they still was giving him all kind of lionization. And you know he was a paramedic, right? You know he was saving lives, right? You got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Because when it comes to justice in America, the disparities are glaring, and we all know that. Everyone knows that. That's why it should be cut the check, but we want to act like we don't know that. But that's okay. That's okay, right? Because it's okay when a white man commits a heinous crime. Right on the screen, you have Joshua Hunsucker, a former paramedic, as they want you to know. That's what they needed you to know. He's a first responder. Why would he take life when he's a life preserver? He preserves the sanctity of life. He literally breathes life back into you. I mean, you would have thought he was Jesus almost, right? No, he's just a regular old former paramedic from North Carolina, right? And he was initially granted bail despite being accused of poisoning his own wife with Visine eye drops in 2018. But no, that wasn't enough for him, because he just has to push his white man privilege to the limits. I mean, that's what they do. They got to push it all the way to, I made the rules. Gosh darn it. And rules are made to be broken, okay? When it comes to me, I'm the maker. So I'm the shaker and I'm the taker. But prosecutors now say he poisoned his 10-year-old daughter in an attempt to frame his in-laws, yet he still got the benefit of bond before finally being ordered to remain behind bars. Visine murder and bail, the ultimate privilege. Let's be clear, this isn't a one-off case. Hunsucker allegedly used tetrahydrozoline, the toxic ingredient in Visine, to kill his wife, Stacy Hunsucker. His motive? Dollar bills, y'all, right? That's what they do. You know, life has a price for them. What you talking about? What is you talking about? $250,000 life insurance payout. And yet, despite strong evidence, he was allowed to walk free on bail, something that black defendants accused of far lesser crimes rarely see. Man, they still mad at Michael Vick. Michael Vick. Didn't want him to get the job, the head coach, I believe Norfolk College University or someone. Didn't want him to get the college football job, period. Didn't want that. Still mad, talking about boycotting it. I'm talking about suck face, even Americano women, white women that got black men is spouses. I seen it. I seen them on social media. Oh, string them up, Mike Vick. I can't believe you're Norfolk. I can't believe society. But yet here goes good old white man Joshua. Here he goes. He done poisoned his wife. Where's Me Too at? Why aren't you guys outraged? This man poisoned his wife and his 10-year-old daughter. And his 10-year-old daughter. No, no, no. But that white male privilege boy in the courtroom doesn't stop at one murder. Oh no, it gives opportunity after opportunity to strike. They let you get your Jack the Ripper on. In 2023, prosecutors say he poisoned his own daughter and tried to frame his in-laws. Talk about a menace to society. In an effort to manipulate the court and keep custody. So in order to, let me show you how the Neanderthal mind works, the criminal male mafia mind. So he in his head, this is that white male privilege here. In his head, he believed that he should have custody, and to prove that, he's willing to poison the daughter that he's seeking custody of. He's going to poison her and frame the in-laws because he's more fit to have custody. Wow. That's that male mind for you. That's that. I mean, that should be, that's a reality check. That's a real life. See, reality check, people usually don't put reality in the check. It's usually a fantasy check, right? Right. And FBAs, we're just trying to say, cut the check. Huh? But we do know, of course, the outcome if this was a FBA, man. I beg to say he wouldn't be alive right now. Wouldn't be alive. All the movements, all the initials would come out about him poisoning his wife. Black Twitter would be going crazy right now, right? Everybody would talk about how dirty he is, how this is why I don't mess with black men. This is why you should go white, girlfriend. This is why you should jump. And hold on, no one's scared. This isn't scared anyone off, right? From now, like, oh, I don't want me a Teddy. No, I don't want me a Bill. No, oh, don't give me a Scott. No, this ain't stopping you at all. No, this is a one-off. No, because you're still yearning for that colonizer authority and privilege. You still want to have that, even though in your home, you're getting treated like a second-class citizen. But love who you love. Love who you love. I'm just talking about how my man had poisoned his wife, let out on bond for years, living his life freely, and if he was El Negro, would not be happening. Would not be happening. If an FBA man was even accused of even attempting of poisoning anyone, he'd be locked up immediately without bond. The media would have his mugshot everywhere, label him a monster before he even set one iota into a courtroom. There would be 0 second chances, throw the book away, no opportunity to harm anyone again before thrown up underneath the jail. Instead, Hunsucker got the full Let's not rush to judgment treatment despite overwhelming evidence of premeditated murder, even after allegedly targeting his own child that he believed by doing so, he should. That's just, come on, fam. He thought that by poisoning his own child, that was showing that he was the one worthy of custody. Wow. 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 I mean, this is just another example of how the legal system continually bends over backwards to protect its white criminals. Because it's not just the men. Black man accused of stealing a backpack, like Khalif Broder, can end up sitting in jail for years without trial. But a white man who poisoned his wife and child is given multiple chances before the system ever acts. You ain't heard about this. This ain't national news nowhere. This barely makes any headlines. Why? Because white criminals commit calculated, violent crimes. The system still finds a way to protect them because they are the system, right? So if I am the system, if I am the warden, the rules can't possibly apply to me. What do you mean? I have the key. Sissies. Meanwhile, black men and women are over-policed, over-prosecuted, and under-protected, even when we are the victims. At the end of the day, boys and girls, this just isn't about one case. It's about a system that is designed to uphold white male privilege, even when lives are at stake. And that's what we learned today, boys and girls. And I'm not going to hold you. I'm just going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code. Going to leave you with 4 words as we always do around this time. Subscribe for the vibe, like for the spike. Comment your vomit and share if you care, if you dare to get Black empowerment everywhere. We can be reached on all of the platforms: Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook. Come and take a look. You might get hooked. Don't get shook by the fake Keep It P podcasts that are out there. Love, peace, blessings, and maloha. I gotta go ha for sure ha. You already know ha. Big brother light bright supremo my T. Signing off.